Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to my channel. My name is Susan. Today we're going to make something that's really delicious and simple. It's called a blueberry buckle. It's an old recipe. I can't tell you how many years I've had it, but it's just delicious. We're going to start with our electric mixer. I've got a half a cup of room temperature butter. Now it has to be softened to room temperature or it's not going to mix with the sugar. And I've got 3/4 cup of sugar. So I'm going to pour both these in the bowl of my mixer. And I'm going to put this down here and I'm going to start mixing it up. Now over on my stove, I have the temperature set on the oven at 350, and I have a 9 by 13 baking dish lightly greased. So let's get this going here. Alright. Now I got this going. I'm going to add 1 egg to this. I'm going to beat that in there. Now in this bowl I have 2 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons, I hope it's teaspoons, 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a half a teaspoon of salt. Here we have a half a cup of milk and I have blueberries. This is about an 18-ounce container of blueberries I bought. I get these at Walmart. They usually have some pretty good blueberries. So now we've got this all mixed up. That looks good. Now we're going to start adding a little of the flour. Actually, I'm making this for breakfast Sunday morning. So we're going to add all this. We've mixed the flour, the baking powder, and the salt together. There we go. We'll get it all in there. It's a real simple recipe. And like most of them, they're quick and easy. Okay, now I'm going to add the half a cup of milk. And this is going to pull everything together. Okay. Look at that, it's all coming together. Now I'm going to bring my pan over. I've just sprayed it with some cooking spray. Alright, now.
Why don't you tell the guy, tell the people that we took this to mince for breakfast 2 weeks ago, this same dish, and it absolutely devoured it.
They did.
It was just...
Will said there was nothing, there weren't any crumbs
nothing left. The guys loved it.
Okay, we're going to get this off here. I'm going to scrape this down. It is very tasty, even though it is a simple dish. You know what? I'm going in with my fingers. Best tools, clean hands.
That's what Ina Garden says,
That's
isn't it?
exactly what Ina Garden says. Just use your clean hands. They're the best tools in the kitchen. Okay. Now, ooh, that looks good, doesn't it? Smells good. Let me wash my hand off real quick. And then we're going to fold in the blueberries. We don't want to fold them with the mixer.
Why is that, Susie?
Well, we have smashed blueberries all over the place.
Smashed blueberries.
We don't want smashed blueberries. We want to see the whole blueberries when they when we put them in the baking dish here. Good grief, I think my Parkinson's is kind of working a little overtime today.
You're having a Parkinson's day, are you?
Well, not a Parkinson's day, just a little memory lapse sometimes. So, here we go. We're going to pour the blueberries in here. As you can see, I washed them and dried them. Our dog's waiting for them to fall on the floor. She loves blueberries. We might even just give her one or two in her bowl down here. There we go. Let's just drop a couple in there for Tilly. She'll get them. Okay, now I'm going to fold these in. I'm going to take a little deft hand here. We don't want to smash the blueberries. Now you don't have to use a full 18-ounce container of blueberries. You could use just a 12-ounce container. But we really like the blueberries. And that's why we add so many more than what the recipe calls for. I think it calls for 12 ounce. Okay, now we're going to pour it into our bowl, or our baking dish here. Look at that. Get it all out there. It's kind of stiff dough. That's all right. Wow. That is mainly blueberries, looks like, doesn't it? That's got to be good. You know, blueberries are so good for you. You know, those antioxidants. Let's get it down in here. We sometimes have this for, you know, like Easter breakfast, Christmas breakfast. You can fix it ahead of time. Okay. All right, we're almost done here, and we're going to. Okay. Now we're going to put this, kind of level it off. I'm going to show you a little trick here. I'm going to pull some saran wrap out of here. Just going to take a piece of saran wrap. I'm going to lay it over here. And we're going to start smushing it. This way you don't get it all over your hands. See, we're just going to pick it up, smush it into the corners. Smush, that's a cooking term. I'm going to try to get it about even, an even layer. Get it down in the corner there. You can do this with breads or dough like this. Okay. Put some more down here in this corner. Now we're going to put some topping on this before we put it in the oven. Okay. That looks pretty good. Pretty smooth. Okay. There we go. So we've got it smushed down. Now in this bowl, I have 2/3 of a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and we're going to pour this over the top. just going to do this. I know it looks like, oh my gosh, this is sugar heavy, but it's not. Quite a nice layer of blueberries there. Alright, now I have a half a cup of butter. Again, softened, room temperature. And we're going to spread this on top of the blueberry buckle. So I'm just going to start cutting pieces. And we're going to lay them right on top. And this is going to make kind of a crust on top, a sugar crust. It's really good. I know it takes a little while, but that's fine. I don't know about you, but we love fruit in this house, in any form. We often just use grapes as dessert after a meal. We're not big on smoothies though. We don't make too many smoothies. But we like a lot of fruit, especially in pies. There's something about a good fruit pie. And we're going to get into pies pretty soon.
Pies are good.
Pies,
Pies are good.
pies are good.
Will likes pies.
Yeah, Will likes pies. And that's kind of a lost art. A lot of people don't make pies anymore. I don't know why. They're so easy to make. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so now we have it. We have the butter on there. We're going to put this in a 350 degree oven for about 30 minutes. And then when we come back, I'm going to show you what it looks like baked, and we're going to try a taste of it. Okay, so we've baked this in the oven. Look at this, it's got a nice crust on it. We're going to put some in a bowl here and taste it. Now you can serve this with whipped cream if you want, or vanilla ice cream. We prefer it just the way it is. Look at that.
Serve it to your husband.
Yeah. Well, we want to make sure that this is hot right now. We don't want to put those berries on our tongue. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful blueberries. Oh. You've got the blueberries that are just cooked perfectly, and you've got the crust that has a little crunch to it, and then there's the cake. This is wonderful. This is such a good dessert or snack or whatever, but I encourage you to make this. It is just superb. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I let you know that you mean everything to us. We are sure appreciative of your support. And until next time, Blessings to you and your family. Have a good day.
Audio Jungle.